heard that. Your reputation precedes
Just
you,
a bit
Geralt.
more and I'll drop this job.
Oh God.
Let's drink
The
for
Reaper's
the
company.
night.
Geralt the
Geralt, greetings. Come now, darling, don't be shy.
Yeah, sorry, but I'm here to...
Speak softly. I know very well why you're here. They await. This way, please. This way. Upstairs.
Won't find any better. From the
There,
Yaruga
witch
to the
hunters
Dragon
burst in.
Mountains.
Boys from the guard say she'll be put to the fire with that granny.
Witcher Geralt
Just
must be
no hope.
amazing
Go.
to that
I don't
barber.
care
Be
either
waiting
way.
to
Now
heal
stop
your
tit-tatting
daughter in a
and get to
day.
work.
Naturally.
Geralt, you're here. Good.
Might have chosen a more secluded spot to plot an assassination.
It's on everyone's mind. Many would like to do it so there's nothing to fear. Besides, this venue's got a tradition in this domain. Might even consider it fabled. Folka planned her revolt here. By extension, King Vrydank's murder too.
Comparing yourself to Folka? Far as I can recall, no one in Redania's annals has a bloodier reputation.
Her rebellion changed the course of history. That's what we have in common. I'm pleased you're willing to play a part. Must admit, I wasn't certain you'd show.
Came by 'cause I'm curious.
But you will help.
We'll see. Need to know what you expect of me first.
I believe you know my associate.
Roach, you here?
Retired intelligence operatives. We have a club.
Defended a king once. Ready to assassinate another now?
Not proud of it, yet. I considered all the options and found none. Radovid's proven many times he only ever forwards his own interests. When Kedwin asked for help, he invaded. When I begged him to support Vizima's defense, he showed me the door. The war nears its end. We've come to a decisive phase. We must act quickly. I've no illusions. Only a dead Radovid means a free Temeria.
How's that work? Seems to me Radovid is Temeria's ally.
Only as long as my guerrillas do what pleases him, support his troops. Once he wins the war, he won't acknowledge the previous borders, nor wish to restore them. He dreams of a northern empire. As long as he lives, Temeria will never be free.
But we didn't bring you here to bore you with politics.
All right. What do you want from me?
One of our co-conspirators ventured out to meet an informer. We've got to find him.
Tracker, huh? Anything else you can tell me? Where this associate with...
He's traveling as a journeyman. Itinerant cobbler, that's his cover.
Let a Redanian soldier in on your...
You see? And when simple soldiers notice something's not quite...
Know what? Rather not...
Geralt, give it some thought.
I'll consider it. Promise you that much. But that's all.
Anyone see you come in?
No one apart from Madame Serenity and your lackey.
Off the street.
No.
You still aim to get
getting
the
better.
dozen cases of
I'm
SS
not
for this
nervous, just cautious.
Think a whole gas is like stationed here.
I was made for loving.
Novigrad.
Yes, yes, definitely, of course. You expect me to believe
Damn,
that?
it's everywhere. I see it all around.
Hey-ya! That's it, Roach.
Crawl back
Come
under
through.
your rock.
Ah, fuck.
Looking for Gregor.
You found him? Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia. Dijkstra sent me.
Been expecting someone. Let's take a walk.
Nice job decorating your garden.
By orders of our gracious and merciful ruler, the good king.
What was their crime?
One on the right's a peller from a village nearby. Gave some bloke the wrong advice. Neighbour held a grudge against the one on the left. Accused him of witchcraft.
Just humans at each other's throats. That's not Radovid's fault.
Who do you think set down the laws that mean...
Let's talk. Must know why I'm here.
Take it it's about our cobbler friend. Yeah, he came through here on his way out. Didn't come back though. Patrol went out yesterday. Reported an abandoned cart a ways off the road. Aimed to go out there, see if it's his. Couldn't get away.
Thanks. Good enough to start with. Farewell.
Hold on. You got a pass? Won't get back through.
Yeah, I got one.
Alright. Good luck.
Thanks. See ya. Come on. Come on, Roach. Cart doesn't look damaged. Strange. Need to look around. Might find something. Signs of a scuffle. Somebody got knocked out. A shoe dragged off. Something tells me I'm on the right trail. What's he doing here? Greetings.
Away go, witchy go. You did pick me.
I can see that. Just wondering how those shoes is wound up here.
Here you did grow. Like the mushroom.
Shoes don't sprout from the ground. You see who left them behind here?
Speak no rogue. Oh, anger get Og and Pog.
Og and Pog. Those your friends?
Finderinger's great Og Pog. Human finder on big suited cart.
What did they do to this human?
Og Pog man's cover to take. They're over.
Do you eat him?
Nah, no. bodymans, stringymans, blach. Orgy make mans suited make, frog, pog and rog suited make.
You even need shoes?
Suited on humans. Big lords trollers be.
So long. Troll cave must be nearby. Taller? Should have known. Who better to teach trolls how to cuss?
Geralt, my, been bloody years.
This hole.
Relax, Og. This bugger's an old friend of mine.
Bugger friend old go. A wheeze in soup throw.
I'd make for an awfully veiny morsel.
Right, true that. Just look at the ploughing bastard. Naught but skin and... Well, gentle trolls, high time I travelled on. You, practice what I taught you. Give you a fucking exam next time I come through.
Don't let no go. Tell her sit. Sit ass down. Tell her suck cock shoesies make.
Got no time to negotiate with trolls. Step aside, Taller.
Yes, man. Yes, rock. Cockfight! Oh, God, you got that. Shoes is made. Our gang got gets, and you duck.
Tal.
Get it.
And
Duck.
got no.
Roll. Yes, sir. Roll. What do you want?
fucking mess. We should start off. Truth be told, you didn't have to kill her.
Looking for apprentices?
Fucking hell. Them? Don't even think about it. I'd kill myself with those idiots. But they were likable, as idiots go.
Didn't have time for nonsense. Farewell.
Yeah. Thanks again, Geralt. I'll take it from here. And I'll be sure to tell Roach and Dijkstra how you sliced up those dim-witted cocksuckers. As I see it, they'll be so impressed they'll shit themselves.
So what'll you do now?
What do you mean? Head back to Novigrad. Dijkstra, Roach and I have got a master plan to set in motion.
I'll ask again. Details.
Forgive me, mate, I plough in calm. See, were it just up to me, I'd spill it loud and proud. You're trustworthy like no one else I know. But I'm not on my own, so bloomin' unilateral decisions are out of the question. Trap stays shut, I'm afraid.
Right, gotcha. Tell me, you were a fence in Vizima. How'd you become a cobbler?
Pick the least suspicious profession. The fence thing, shite cover. Piss too many folk off. Sort about being an innkeep. You meet a lot of folk, you know, tossers mostly, but willing to talk about all sorts of things.
Whereas a cobbler travel.
Better believe it.
Lovely.
Bloody bullseye. I've made a small fortune out of it. Those pricks in uniform are always marching. Know what happens when their cocksucking boots disintegrate? Their feet.
So long, Taller. And good luck.
Oh, I can bloody use it. Soon the old bloody north.
Careful it's not also blathering about...
Fear not, Geralt.
Did I hear...
I like to play...
Oh.
little is rotting.
You've been at this for a while.
Been hearing a lot of late about some prick named Lambert. Supposed to have an evil fucking deck. You might know him, actually. He's a witcher.
Hey-ya!
Days, hair-brained, all lick. Seems you're a considerable sum in the...
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick?
Dandelion sent.
Oh, yes. Well, tell him his placards are done.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you... And now Count de Louverton has offered me the...
What's there to worry about?
You've had a spell of bad luck lately.
Well, guess Dandelion...
I truly regret it worked.
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Wonderful.
Ever heard the legends of the White Wolf?
Hey there, handsome. Grand idea tonight.
Oh, go on. We start in G.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all. But I'd imagine something more... You know, what about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
That's complicated, see. Much more than you...
Take it I'm better off not knowing. Oh, this is disastrous. Well...
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret. Apart from which it emphasizes that the play...
What about choreography?
We haven't. But Polly had. Premiere will have the audience on their feet.
Guess everything's...
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
She said you've gained some weight, and that you should bathe more often.
Very funny, Geralt. Shove it.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough. I just changed muses often.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had...
You mean you did...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time, you know.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Vulmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course. Let's go.
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree?
No harm. You mean...
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him and kill him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you...
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morningstar, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for,
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon. Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Troberet. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
On your way?
Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood?
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit through such torture unless bound.
Speaking from experience?
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Tretogor. Long story.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib cage, and a scar the length of his stomach.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something...
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses.
Look at the scar. Wound...
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises.
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at preserving organic tissue. In stronger proportions, it's more destructive than acid.
Explains why there's no smell of decay, and why his throat's scalded. Let's look at his head. Hair's...
Notice anything else? That his eye...
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ah!
Murderer gouged out his eyes.
So it seems. Look at...
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this?
Indeed, so thick.
A small, extremely sharp instrument.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling.
All right, think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I...
Sorry, rather not share my conclusions just yet.
I understand. For the good of the...
It's a lead worth following. Any idea what his name was?
Fabian Meyer. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner.
I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor...
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the market square. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed...
You did, but their friend...
Out of the question. Show...
As your reverence wishes.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So, should I learn anything new related to this case, I will let you know.
Thank you.
Nathaniel. Who is he?
A scoundrel. A rogue.
Most are scoundrels before they ever put on the robe.
True in his case as well. Before he donned the frock, Nathaniel... Later, Hierarch Hemmelfart appointed him to oversee the morgue. He deals with the temple guard.
Dream job. Might have told me you know the coroner.
I know him, thus I avoid him. I've said enough on the subject.
I decide when we're done with this subject.
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked. Got work to do.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return there. But I shall keep my fingers crossed.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Hey,
Bloody birds! Can't go out in the streets no more!
To get a lovely...
At least before the...
You Eustace, the corpse collector?
Aye? How'd you know?
Fourth sense, I think it is.
Fabian. Oh, yeah!
One of them?
Sure have. Beggars, street urchins, and street walkers. One went...
Some things are best left unsaid.
What do you mean? Reverend Nathaniel ordered them burned.
Shame? Why? Actually, never mind. Another thing that's... You search Fabian's body?
Well, I cost an eye in his pocket.
I call a spade a...
And I call a prick a prick. It's none of your fucking concern. What, you...
I'd advise you not to anger me, or you'll get an inside tour of the crematory.
Touch me, the guards will be hiding your ass for you can...
To save a little shit like you? Doubt it.
They's clever lads, more cleverer than you. They know Eustace, know they want me on their side. 'Cause you'll all die one day, and then I'll decide where your body winds up. A grave, the crematorium, or elsewhere.
Talk. What did you find on him?
I had you wish. Triflings, baubles, gloss-beaded wing.
That's human skin. Priscilla. Next victim's name. If you'd given this to the right person, she might not have been hurt.
What the fuck do I care what happens to some Priscilla? We short of wenches in this town. Oi, fucking hell! What was that for?
For everything.
Hunters won't hassle you with your...
Oh, Lydia,
Your
what
average
happened here?
non-human can't do
Just
cock.
lost
Monsters must have run them down.
Piss off.
There's swarms in the city now.
Looks like a drop of some sort.
Push.
Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa. Come on, Roach.
Oh!
Hey, handsome.
Go, go.
Hard times we live in.
We can go at it here, or at my place. You choose.
Think I can move this.
For half price, I'll undress halfway. You're a regular.
In life, you gotta take risks and not get fucked.
Jackasses! Blasted whoresons all! Scum sailing from across the sea! Think they can do what they please!
What happened?
Islanders from Skellige. They've taken over crippled Kate's.
Taken over? How's that?
Clobbered the innkeep, tossed out the girls, then set to drinking. They've been going since yesterday.
Yeah, sounds like Skelliger's.
But you look to be an honest man. Help us. Drive away.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
Really? So there are good men left in the world?
Oh! Oi! Sorry, mate. Gotta fill your horn elsewhere. This establishment's...
Seems to me we're still in Novigrad. And in Novigrad rules apply. Rules you happen to be breaking.
Just how's that? You're not allowed to drink in peace? Have a bit of fun. Leg it, man, before you taste the wrath of a Skellige.
I'm not going anywhere, but you are. If not...
You threatening me? Me?
Never heard of you.
Bleeding continental rats. Smell a card. Attack!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Smell a card. Fine, fine. Enough. Great phrase, Tats. That sobered me up quick. Gents, let's go now. Have our fun elsewhere. This blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
Thanks so much. We're not rich.
It's plenty. Farewell.
It's a material world, and I'm a material.
Да ебаная хуй-то призови ты свою лошадь, баран. Не призывает лошадь, я не знаю, что делать. Кому-то.
No loitering round here. Duty calls.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books.
Suck.
It even sounds proud.
Those armies across the river. Worrying.
Lovely. Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountains.
Great. Use the exchange to be unsuccessful.
What you got there? Dried mushrooms.
Oh, wish my man
Something to
was
sell 'em at
brave as
market.
Any magic ones?
Never. There's bull leech, goat heads, penny buns.
Hey, handsome.
A brazier. This time of year? Man's footprint. The murderer's maybe. Weight on his heel.
Sis,
Took a step back.
that him?
How am I to know? Watch him, see what he does.
Murderer fled before the guards arrived. Ran this way.
That's it.
Pathetic.
Eye for an eye. Blowing at the cat.
Think you'll gut me too, huh? Up your ass, deviant! Hoes can fight back!
Calm down, I'm not gonna hurt you. What are you doing here?
Getting vengeance. Well, why are you staring? Have you not heard killers always return to the scene of their crime? Me and my brothers are waiting here to give him a warm welcome. For Priscilla. Almost did her in, the whole son.
I know. Here to look for clues and find anyone who might know something.
Fear I can't help you much. But I can tell you what I know.
You and Priscilla friends?
Friends? Nah. But she saw more than a stupid whore in me. Treated me with respect. It mattered. I was looking to give up whoring. Pick up a decent trade. But none would take me. Not as a washerwoman, nor a servant, nor a cook. Felt like a leper, I did. But Priscilla, she was different. Agreed to put me in her play, you see? Lots of the other actors, they were afraid on account of her jesting about the eternal fire. Whistling.
Sorry to hear that.
You could do worse as work goes.
Priscilla wasn't the sole victim.
Oh, dearie. This didn't start yesterday. Others have died like this before. Beggars, street girls, orphans. But who'd...
Recall any names? Take care now. I gotta look around some more.
Naturally. We'll stand aside, behave.
Oh, my head's ringing.
Human. Priscilla's. Trail ends here. Strange. Even I couldn't jump this wall.
Awful pale.
I know that smell. Formaldehyde.
Scared. Oh, my head's ringing.
Stop! That's enough! Enough!
So? What is it?
Think I know what happened here. Priscilla fought back, her assailant retreated, and someone must have heard it. Maybe saw something, started hollering. Guards showed up.
You divined all this from a pile of rubbish and a few...
Do that practically every day in my profession.
True enough. Just like I can tell right off if a pent'll pay or...
That particular skill. Take care of it. And I got a murderer to catch.
Блять, жалко, что я не поймаю его. Да ладно.
Sick of it all. Oi, Witcher! Coroner wants to see you. Been another victim. Told me to say the main door will be open for you. You're to come as soon as you can.
Ah!
Anyone home?
Begun, or I'll sick me hounds on you. Molly, straight!
Relax. I'm here about Fabian Meyer. Looking for his killer.
That's altogether different. Sit, you stupid mutts, lie down. Come on. Come on in. Slowly now, lest they bite you.
Charming as beasts go.
You daft. Even I'm scared of them. But better back.
Got someone particular in mind?
Sure as shite. Bugger who did Fabian in. As soon as they'd hauled his corpse off, I ran to a mate who raises fighting dogs. Bought these two mutts. Cost me a chunk of change. But I sleep sound at least.
So who might you be?
The Stiff's brother. Gus is the name. We ran a workshop together. Meyer and Meyer.
What'll it be now? Just Meyer?
Name it. I'll be closing it down now. As soon as I find a buyer for this shack, I'll head on to Mahakam. So, what do you want to know? What can I tell you about Fabian?
Tell me what you know about the murder. In order. In detail.
'Twas like this. Had some work in Oxenfurt, and I was coming home. Saw a plume of smoke rising over the city. Thought to myself, blast it, gonna miss him burn another hag. See the soot stains? That's where they burned our sculptures. Folk gathered round the blaze, and found Fabian here beside it. They'd already loaded him on the cart by the time I arrived.
Talk to your neighbors. They see anything suspicious beforehand? Hear anything?
Claim not to. But even if they had, they'd not have helped. In Novigrad, folk give bleeding orphans in the street a wide berth so as not to stain their poor lanes. What do they care about some dwarf?
Your brother have any enemies? Anyone dislike him? Threaten him, maybe?
Nay. 'Twas Fabian who threatened this one last. Oh, he were a good dwarf, a craftsman like no other. But he were an incorrigible whoremonger as well. Whenever we put a bit of coin aside, I'd say, took to following one in particular. He'd say, "'Tis all your fault, dirty bitch, human dish rag," and other obscenities. Don't rightly know what the...
Know where I can find her? This dish rag?
City cemetery. She died a few days back, quietly in her sleep. Her pont said a fever took her.
Fine. We've talked enough. Need to look around.
Be my guest. Just beware of the dogs.
Statues of the old gods. Nothing but women. Shapely ones. Bloodstains.
That's where Fabian lay when they found him.
Murderer dragged something heavy. Dragged something across the floor. Statues. Mind if I go inside the workshop?
I've not even peeked inside since...
Had a look at your skull.
And?
Mm-hmm. The women especially.
Oh, aye. Fabian's handiwork. I told him, brother, tits like that would crush him. And so they did. Till one sermon at the temple, and the celebrating reverend said that Husub.
Fine. Need to look around.
Be my guest.
Furniture got knocked over. This looks like it was kicked. Eyes. Humanoid. Completely rotten. More blood stains, but not near enough to say he bled to death. Formaldehyde. Doubt Fabian used it.
So, how do you go with this evening? I was nothing about one. Help a poor fellow out.
Think he's punishable by death?
Welcome, Master Witcher.
Geralt, right? I'm glad you're here. Held off on the autopsy till you arrived.
Nice of you, especially given you didn't seem pleased about my previous visit.
Because you came unannounced and in unfortunate company. I also had Reverend Nathaniel to contend with. Our spiritual caretaker has left the city on some important matter, and I know who you are, what drives you. I'm more than happy to aid your investigation.
Von Grad's told me all about you.
Ah. Doubtless you've heard how I had the noble leader of the student protesters thrown in prison. But did you hear the protests were far from... People were dying, Witcher. Those who rejected liberty, equality, and fraternity would be found in the gutter come morning. Joachim had been my favorite student, but... alas, I had to do something. So I reported him. Then I left the university and found work in the morgue, whereas Joachim... oh, fate's ironies. Years later, he was appointed head of the very ward I had founded.
How old's Von Grad's? 50? 60?
53, I believe. Why do you ask?
You look a little young to have been his teacher.
Not surprising. For years, I've lived in the cold and dark, breathing the vapors of embalming fluids. In short, working with
Блин, забавно отмазался.
Who's the
Это,
victim
конечно,
this
да.
time? Joris Aquinas, a lecturer in theology at Oxenfurt Academy. Found this more...
Any titles in particular?
It seems all the tomes dealt with the eternal fire. Treatises critical of the faith's doctrines.
Yeah, mortal sin in Novigrad. Not fond of Nathaniel?
Very few people are. He's cruel and capricious. He stormed in here once, grabbed a scalpel I was sterilizing over a burner, sliced my back with it to the bone, because I had forgotten to lock the storeroom. Hard to be fond of someone like that, wouldn't you agree?
Let's start.
Gladly. The wounds conform to the killer's modus operandi. The victim was bound. Next, the killer removed the eyes, placed burning coals in the sockets, then opened the rib cage and... What's this? A parchment. Made of human skin.
A message from the murderer. The name of his next victim. Patricia Vegelbud.
Do you know her?
Yes. Even went to her estate once with... Gotta find her, now.
Блин, не, вот это очень крутой квест, я не знаю, не очень.
Till next time, Master.
были мотивы найти убийцу есть.
What do you want?
Need to talk to Patricia Vegelbud.
You think any bum off the street can...
Her life's in danger. Let me in or have her blood on your hands.
If you thought this up, and I'll let you in, I'll throw my arse.
Always thought a guard was supposed to protect his charge, not his ass.
So be it. I'll take you to Lady Vegelbud. Just no trickery. Understand?
Oh, Geralt, what a pleasant surprise.
Not pleasant at all. I gotta see your mother. Her life's in danger.
In danger? Come now, I saw Mother this morning. She seemed sad, true, but in perfect health.
No time to explain. Trust me, please.
I find this all very hard to believe, but you appear to be quite serious. Please, follow me.
A fire fit for Bellatane, except it's the wrong time of year.
I mentioned Mother seemed sad. Do you remember? In fact, she's in the midst of a crisis of faith.
Блядь,
Above the
иди,
seals,
сука.
we'd been to Novigrad. Mother had seen the pyres in Hierarch Square, uttered not a word on our way home. She had all the holy books, insignias, reliquaries gathered, taken outside and burnt. Then she locked herself in her room.
We need to hurry.
Hear that? Calm and quiet. All seems to be in order.
We should go in, just to be sure.
You're relentless, aren't you? Fine. But wait here, please. Mother's certainly not in the mood for guests.
Oh! He ran out the other door! Catch him!
Ебать, он вообще ни на кого, кстати, не похож. Золотая. Золото.
Spread out! Murderer's still here!
Bad idea.
Мне вот интересно, куда он здесь побежал. Какой-то не толстый.
Halt! For I put a bolt between your eyes!
Listen, you got the wrong guy.
Save your trickery, taking you to the heiress.
Well, killer's already escaped. Lead the way, hero.
We got him, Lady Ingrid. Wasn't easy, but...
Lower that crossbow before you hurt yourself. This man is innocent.
Forgive me. I saw him running. Thought it was the killer fleeing.
I was chasing him, and I'd have caught him if you hadn't gotten in my way.
Out of my sight, at once! Mother! Why did he do this to her? Why?
Я не знаю, сейчас отвечу. Так. Наступить на скучные хинихи, блять, это очень грубо, я хочу ответить.
Murderer might have grown bored of prostitutes and beggars. Might have wanted to see how the upper classes die. Ingrid, I know this is a hard time for you, but usually the killer leaves a note on the body. A note indicating his next victim. May I?
Very well. But you should be on your own. I do not wish to see her in this state. I do not wish to remember her like that. And let her be the last victim. Please.
Это не будет последняя жертва. Ой, блин, ладно. Последний раз так. Потом буду только выборы, которые я хочу делать.
Bruises, broken fingernails. She defended herself. Must be why it took him longer, and why he almost got caught. Here it is. Sweet Nettie, crippled Kate's. Growing bolder, not just the name but the place too. Won't get away this time. Tracks just end, as if he vanished. Same wounds as the previous victims. Examination would be a waste of time. Gotta get to crippled Kate's, fast. Another empty formaldehyde bottle.
Those sadists thought to change their name now.
Бати нахуй, ты пришел. О, шапка. Yep.
Come on, Roach.
Ого, мужик там слева стоял.
Careful, you scamp.
Have mercy!
Those armies.
Я раскрыл день, солнце тупым жучу, оставляя руки.
Faster. Sweet Nettie, where is she?
Upstairs. But she's with a very important client. Do not disturb them.
It's the material world.
Блин, надо если с ним заговорить, да я же сразу заруиню, я просто поговорить с ним хочу.
It's life. Sometimes
Но я хочу заруинить себе квест.
No one will hear you, bitch. Not a soul.
You, though? Whole town will hear you in a minute.
Yet again you disturb me, and I so dislike being disturbed. I was to play with sweet Nettie, render her not so sweet, but I shall see to you first.
First, gotta tell me why you do it.
For pleasure. Satisfaction.
Achievable with whores in a lot of ways.
Who said anything about killing? I could stop at a few burns.
Spare me your lies. I've seen your victims. I know how.
What the fuck are you on about?
Murder. You killed
Bollocks.
Be nice or I'll shove that.
Go on. Take it from him.
Ну похуй. Я тебя заколдую нахуй до смерти. Бля. Ну так-то сложно, блин. Это реально сложно. Все сидишь.
You're free now.
Реально сложно.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. If not for you. He asked if I did everything, and I said, for the right price, I was bound when I came to.
Calm down. He won't hurt you anymore.
Блин, вот. Я сейчас сохранится. Это уже очень сложно. Я уже. А, ладно, в пизду потом буду перепроходить. Вот я.
Positively divine performance. You make a splendid mama.
Go, go.
Узнал бы я, что это типа не он. Там можно типа сразу его убить, а так типа он там всяко попиздели еще. Ну ладно, я так и хотел.
Let's go.
Where's Eustace? He's him always all the causes.
And remember, never venture into the pit.
Faster.
Было прикольно, если бы он добил Присциллу. Если бы я типа сейчас сделал неправильный выбор, он бы добил ее. Патрофон был.
Another corpse is turned up. No eyes in its head, no heart in its breast.
How's...
Better, right?
Yes.
Did you take care of what I asked?
Yeah. The Witcher's way.
Thank you, Geralt. From me and Priscilla.
Don't mention it. Nothing a friend wouldn't do. She's talking again. Nice surprise.
Isn't it? Professor von Gratz told me her wounds are healing faster than a troll's. Not the most flattering comparison. For now, we'll try performing as a duo. She'll play the lute, I'll sing. Dandelion and Calinetta. Got a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
Sounds great. Good luck, Dandelion. On stage and off.
Давай. Блин. Моя лошадь, ладно.
It even sounds.
Ой, охуеть. Что?
Go, go.
Где-то здесь остались еще доски. А реально его везде было? Нет, не должен. То, что меня там нету.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
I could have married a continental man.
Sorry.
Will no one accept the challenge? Come on! Don't be shy!
Охуенно. Меня залагало.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in
Начинает
Skellige.
подзаебывать.
Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Sorry.
Will no one accept looking for pansy?
Looking for more. That's maybe.
Beautiful.
Блин, помню, как в обычном Ведьмаке эти бои проходили вообще полная параша, блять. Особенно на самой сложности.
Was breaking black-clad necks yesterday, and suddenly, greeting, stranger.
О.
Wouldn't mind.
Следующая карта. Ё-моё. Добро.
Got a thirst for.
Покер. Ну что делать, кого? Это. Ладно. Пасуй. Ой. Понял. Погодная карта. Меня вообще здесь никто не побеждал.
Mean to make your daughter a priestess of Freya?
What do you need? Oh, come now.
What do you?
Вот ставлю. На память.
Wouldn't mind.
Он же мне какую-то осадную... А, это он сменил карту. Уедь. Почему постоянно вот эта хуета падает? Где мороз? По-моему, 2 мороза. Заколот. Ладно, я все равно буду ставить. Мол. Мороз или казнь, там что-нибудь. Я не буду тут играть. Поставь теннис. Сейчас бы казнь выпала. Ой, казнь. Блять, ничего не падает. Выбанули. Не накинь. Наталис против Юрвица. А вот Филиппа еще. Вот где вот эта моя кулька тоже? Роше против Юрвица. Я еще не знаю, кто это. Виллен Третенмерт. Не знаю. Игра вообще его не помню. Бля, он сейчас контактнулся. Ну, ясно. Айзен. Собачий. Ебать. Ну давай сначала так. Опять. Ну я тоже. Допусти меня, ё. Велик 10, Велен 2. Велен 2. 4 карты.
You've come a long way.
Horsons plowing Nilfgaardian curs.
Foreigner, what's your step?
А. Появились. Типа. Вин старый товарищ. Дополнение. Вин старый товарищ.
Run, Roach. Let's go.
Давай, давай, оп, давай, давай. Нихуя,
Geralt. I'm Yuta. Maybe.
Good.
Right?
Come on. Hey there. Run, Roach. Come on, Roach. Come on.
Пошли, короче, в пизду. Ну отвалите, блядь.
Smell a card.
Ну, блядь, за что его?
You'll never learn.
Да. Он не слазит. Он залез и не слазит, я не знаю, он заебал. Я даже не хотел, чтобы он залазил, типа. Заебало, блядь, тупой баг ебанский, блядь.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Faster.
Стой на месте, куда ты идешь, блядь? Ходи, ёбаный.
Let's dance.
Сучка, блядь. Грузинский чемпион, это я.
Die with pleasure.
Ты чё?
Back off! I'll kill them! We'll fix you, sis. Don't stop.
Заболочено. Дырка. Иди, казочка.
Gods of the sea, I've never begrudged you.
Don't mind me.
Fuck, what now?
Heard you were in Carradin's band.
Fucking say what you want. Come on, spit it out, you arse-licking bastard.
I'm looking for Yad Carradin.
And just who the hell are you?
A friend of a friend. I'm looking for Carradin. Thought maybe we could make some sort of deal.
What? Our business robbing some Novigrad pricks the wrong way? Plowing guilds. Come on, what are you waiting for? Kill the fucker!
What? Lost your nerve? silver. Damn it.
Уже не хватает силы выносливости.
Faster.
But finding me proved no simple task. For having fallen afoul of Novigrad's underworld bosses, I'd disappeared. Yet Geralt soon discovered my whereabouts, a cell in the dungeon of the Temple Guard. With the help of our friends, Geralt managed to free me. Good thing, too, for indeed I knew what had happened to Ciri. Sadly, she was no longer in Novigrad. Pursued by bandits, then cornered by the Temple Guard, she had disappeared in a flash of light and a gust of heat. Where to? This I did not know.
Go, go.
Got my move it.
What do you think you're doing?
You must
Hey,
make more as a mama than you
remember,
do wishing.
never venture into the pits alone.
What is it, Grey Boy? Looking for adventure?
Go, go.
What the hell took you?
Pretty likely Carradine lives in Novigrad, and he never severed ties with Hammond. They're actually in business together.
Learned something too. He trades in, live goods on the sly. Owns a ship called the Pearl of the Coast. Runs between here and Skellige. Changed his name, too, to Roland Truger, who officially is a respected Novigrad trader and philanthropist. Has a residence in Gildorf.
Anything on Salise?
Well, didn't have you there to stand.
Странно, почему он так говорит, хотя говорил типа захуярить себе.
Let's pay Carradine a visit.
Доработка.
Think I know how to get in. I got a plan.
If your plan doesn't include dealing with an escort of guardsmen, best revise it. Calm now. Let them start it.
You're expected. Come in.
Make yourselves at home.
He's a witcher.
Very true. Allow me to introduce my wife Letitia and my two little tots. You know who I am, and I've heard of you. You've been asking many questions about me. That always draws my attention.
What school do you come out of?
That of the cat. So few of us left.
I could understand a witcher become...
Why ever not? Not one among us. They say no witcher has ever died in his...
Remains to be seen.
Witchers can't have children.
But they can have wards, or take in a woman along with...
My friend needs to talk to you.
Lads, take the children and Letitia and leave us. Our guests wish to speak to me. I'm all ears.
Talk to him, Geralt. If I do, first word he says to me, I'll lose it and throttle the fucker.
Your wife know who you were?
We are thoroughly honest with one another.
Fucking hell.
Relax, Lambert.
I confessed all just before we pledged to marry one another. Began a new...
Nice place.
As it turned out, I have a flair for enterprise. Now I...
With some left over.
Miss Marabella's institute does not scorn small donations. Neither does the city.
Remember Aiden? A witcher. Murdered in Elander. Guessing the killers were paid well.
I remember him as I remember all the others, with the deepest regret. Yet Aiden was different in a way. Contrary to rumor, we did not set out to kill him. We were forced to when he attacked us.
What's your version of this story?
Aiden had accepted a contract to lift the curse from the Duke's daughter. He took the coin, bungled the job, then left, once the girl passed on.
You lie.
We were not to kill him, we were debt collectors. He'd spent the coin already, so we... When he refused, tempers flared. Vienne, positioned as a sniper, lost her nerve. Hit Aiden square in the eye. Later, she devised her own version of the story. To silence her guilt, I expect.
I've heard enough.
What now?
Know what, Carradine? Your remorse? It's... You put on a good show, but I just...
Don't even know why we bothered with this chat.
Do what you want, Lambert. Your friend, your vengeance.
Been waiting a long time for this.
And I don't aim to die.
Ну, Б, почему каждая битва начинается с вот этого, блядь, я вообще в ахуе.
Can we talk?
What about?
Грин, давай. О.
Ever played what?
Of course.
Да, абсолютно. Что за скотели играет? Ай, больно. Okay, of course. Я даже не сомневался ни секунды. Ты меня сейчас он решил спасовать, да? Когда он меня на одну очку ебет. Охуеть вообще. Блять, реально, рок?
Thanks for your help, Geralt.
You're welcome.
Want to talk about it?
No.
See you later. Someday.
So long, Lambert. Can we talk?
What about?
You haven't...
That disappointment?
No. Surprise, maybe.
Mom always said I was different.
Had some other adjectives in mind, but...
Of course.
Второй мороз. Я без казни, да, играю. Без казни. Да, без... Окей. Ну да, очевидно было, что у меня там вторая ебаная казнь. Давай, я выиграл. Спасовал он. Молодец.
You win. Ah.
за мясо?
Cleaver has raised his prices again. He even bribed the temple guard to collect his...
Ну, типа вот сейчас что. А, бесконечная картечь, как я пошел обузить.
Rumors, rumors, rumors.
А, конечно. Let's go. Велен 2, у кого?
Novigrad, capital of the world, yet they live such rabble.
Наверное, это отсюда. Вот, давай сначала все эти.
As Yennefer of Vengerberg told it, there had been a magic explosion in Skellige. Related to Ciri's reappearance, it had destroyed a vast swath of forest. Geralt set out for the Isles to join the sorcerers and seek further clues of Ciri's whereabouts.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember that. Adventure seeker.
No challengers
Can
to
you
me.
swing an axe?
Greetings.
Don't.
I'm ready.
Fighting.
Come on, come closer.
Frick.
Ye should.
Perchance.
Dirty oaf.
Well.
See.
That's it, Roach.
These complimental dandies.
Let's go.
Чё? Что за удар гейский, блядь, был? Охуенно. Он так бьет сильно меня, что я аж падаю.
Let's go.
Все знаки, короче, мне нужны. Четыре, 5, 7, 3, 6. Меньше-то.
Slow now. Whoa. Go, go.
Greetings.
So long.
Ah, where you going?
Oh.
Move. That's enough.
Wait, wait.
Well, my
This one's
dad's
really
off
funny.
fighting the Blacklings.
What's the difference between a milk guardian and a drowner?
Ah, where are you going? All right. What is it?
Hey, yeah. Hey.
Dad's gonna kill me.
Run, Roach.
And then he'd kill Howard.
Your dad's not.
Giddy up. Move it.
Watch yourself right here. Greetings. Want to look over our...
Take it every...
Sure, if you can afford.
Zarkanian Zephyrs, Mahak and Battle.
The sea...
And if it doesn't provide an...
What?
Броник.
Wouldn't mind.
Не ставил трис. Казнить по-любому. Нет.
Greetings.
What do you want?
Someone...
How about it?
Oh, they did him good. They're sure fine, but ain't nothing like a good lamb chop.
He drank 3 pots of
Drink
hot
last
stopper,
night too?
a bottle of rum, and washed it all down with wine. Got me eye on you.
Come on.
What became of those nice barrel lads?
You, Odin? Let's... Where should I look for your son?
East of here, midst the ruins of the fortress. He went there with some rogues from Pharaoh. Met him at the...
How'll I recognize him? All I know is he doesn't listen to his father.
His name's Olve, a cheerful lad. A bit of a lisp, nothing special.
That ought to do it.
Something in the woods, like
of a deer, only louder.
Let's go.
Run back to the village at once.
Why's that,
Ah,
Commander?
Fang and claw wounds all over the body, but those indicate feeding. He died from a blow to the head, a fiend.
Да ебаная, блядь. Почему кнопки не работают, когда я на них не жму? Я нажал сначала Квен, потом Игни. В итоге он скастовал Квен. В итоге он скастовал Игни, я растерялся, блядь. Скастовал Квен и не смог отпрыгнуть от его удара, блядь. Конченая хуйта. Чего такой дилей?
And claw wounds all over the body, but those indicate feeding. He died from a blow to the head.
Мать, сука, куда?
Fang and claw wounds all over the body, but those indicate feeding. He died from a blow to the head.
Ну так больно, я же в Квене. Проиграл конченый, пиздец.
Fang and claw wounds all over the body, but those indicate a fiend. He died from a blow to the head.
What the fuck? Чё, ну? Личный приступ? Ладно. Ну, игра сломалась. Обожаю.